We have a Jeep, a Blazer, and that's a Pathfinder on the back. At the bottom, we have a mid-size sedan. That's a BMW X5, I believe. And we have two Nissan Maximas. Those are two mid-size sedans. That's about as big as it gets for me. What is going on, my Vetway family? Welcome back to the channel. Here at the trailer yard again, and I realized that I failed to give y'all any specs, walk around, anything dealing with my truck. I just kind of bought the truck and then I searched for a trailer and just jumped straight to my trailer. So what I'm gonna do this morning, I just got through doing my pre-trip, and I'm gonna open everything back up and talk to y'all a little bit about the truck that we have. Whoa, that thing is extremely hard to open sometimes. But yeah, let's start with the year, make, and model. What I have is a 2020 Freightliner Cascadia 125 single axle sleeper truck. And for the engine, we're rocking the X15 Cummins, 450 horsepower and anywhere from 12 to 1,500 foot-pounds of torque, depending on how your truck is spec'd. It is a single axle, so my gross vehicle weight rating is 65,000, and that is what I'm plated at, 65,000. I get asked a lot, why did I buy a single axle sleeper truck? And my answer is the same for everyone. There are two reasons I bought a single axle truck. The sleeper is just a bonus. I really just wanted a bigger engine, something more reliable, but still single axle. But the reason I bought a single axle truck is, one, because of the price point. I don't know of very many people looking for a single axle sleeper truck. This truck was owned by YRC Freight previously, and it was used to pull doubles. So when these trucks go up for sale, the price is pretty cheap on them because no one in the market is pretty much looking for single axle trucks. So that makes the price point on them a little bit cheaper. Two was less tire and brake maintenance. Instead of 8 tires in the back I have to worry about, there's only 4. Instead of 2 sets of brakes in the back that I have to worry about, there's only 1. So that was my reason for buying a single axle truck. And on the plus side, there's a high chance that I never ever overload this truck, which has a 20,000 pound rear axle rating, drive axle rating, and 12,000 pound steer axle rating. And I can show you on a scale ticket that I don't haul very, very big cars. I don't haul big trucks. I don't haul big cars. I haul average size units, which there's no way I could ever put this axle over hauling average size units. And here it is. Steer axle is 11,620. Drive axle is 15,560. And my trailer axles are 28,360. And my trailer axles are 10K, and there are 3 of them. So I'm just under on my trailer axles. My drive axle is 20K. So I'm well under on my drive axle. And my steer axle, it matters, but it doesn't fucking matter because I'm under on it as well. For the transmission, it has an Eden Fuller 10-speed transmission, automated. I do have a manual restriction on my CDL that doesn't allow me to drive standard trucks. Though I can pretty much drive anything, I do have a manual restriction on my license. The fifth wheel is stationary. The only thing I don't like about stationary fifth wheels are that they sit up a lot higher than the sliding fifth wheels. But that's pretty much no big deal for me. Everything works like it should. I was able to buy this truck for $29,000 out of the door. 29 grand out of the door, and we were rolling. So y'all might get on me a little bit, but when I bought that International, I paid $30,000 for that truck. What? For one reason, the car market and truck market was still very high at the time of the purchase of that single axle International. So I can say that I overpaid for what it was, but at the time of the market, it was pretty fair for what trucks and everything was going for at that time. So for me to upgrade to this truck for cheaper and have a lot larger engine and have the bonus of having a sleeper that I have had the ability to use on several occasions is a whole lot better. I bought this truck out of Wayland, Michigan, so it does have a little bit of surface rust here and there. You can tell like snow was just sat in this spot and it just rusted a little bit. You can tell in a few other spots, a few rust spots, but nothing that damages the structural integrity of this truck. So all of that little small surface rust can be taken care of and will be taken care of. It is a mid-roof truck, which is no problem to me. When I first picked the truck up, the guy who handed me over the keys, he was like, I hope you're not claustrophobic. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, man, that mid-roof truck, man, it just makes me feel weird. And I was like, man, I'm coming from a day cab, so anything larger than that is very doable for me. So not a big deal with it being a mid-roof truck. It's got two very large fuel tanks on it. This one is 100 gallons, and on the driver's side is 140 gallons. So that gives me 240 gallons total. All right, for the interior, it's pretty roomy to me. I'm 6 foot tall and I can stand up in this thing. So I don't have a problem with it being a mid-roof. Like I stated before, there's plenty storage. I can put whatever, drawers, plenty storage that I don't need, honestly, because I don't stay out on the road. I have stayed out some nights, but not on the regular. There is storage also under the bed. See if I can get this thing up. Storage under the bed where I store things like my air cables, blankets, tarps, things like that. All right, y'all, that's pretty much all that I can give y'all right now about this truck. Those are the basics. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comment and I'll do my best to answer them as expediently as possible. But as for right now, we are about to get up out of here and load this bad boy up so that we can keep those racks in our pocket. Let's get it. I'll see y'all in a minute.